Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we want to shine a light on the challenges faced by widows not only in India and Africa, but also around the world. As we commemorate International Widows' Day, it's crucial to acknowledge the struggles widows endure and discuss how we can make a difference. In India, widows face a magnitude of challenges rooted in cultural norms and societal biases. The traditional practice of widow burning may have been abolished, but the stigma and discrimination against widows still persist. Many widows are ostracized from their communities, deprived of basic rights, and even forced into destitution. The lack of education and economic opportunities further exacerbate their vulnerability, trapping them in a cycle of poverty and marginalization. One significant issue widows face in India is the burden of the dowry system. The dowry, a practice that involves giving substantial gifts or payments to the groom's family during marriage, often leaves widows without any financial support after their husband's death. They may be abandoned by their in-laws or left to fend for themselves, with no means to sustain their livelihoods or support their children. In Africa, where widows also face significant challenges. In some regions, cultural practices such as widow inheritance or widow cleansing contribute to the mistreatment and exploitation of widows. These practices involve forcing widows to marry a relative of their deceased husband or subjecting them to harmful rituals. Such practices not only violate their rights, but also perpetuate gender inequalities and increase their vulnerability to abuse. While we have highlighted the challenges faced by widows in India and Africa, it's important to note that widows from all corners of the world encounter various struggles. Economic insecurity, social isolation, limited access to healthcare and education, and legal injustices are common issues faced by widows globally. The severity of these struggles demands our attention and action. To address these challenges, it is crucial to empower widows through various means. Economic empowerment programs, vocational training, and access to microfinance can help widows become self-reliant and break free from the cycle of poverty. Social support networks and counselling services are essential in helping widows cope with their emotional struggles and rebuild their lives. Advocacy and legal reforms are vital in protecting widows' rights. Therefore, NGOs and activists are tirelessly campaigning for policy changes and greater enforcement of laws to ensure widows have access to justice and resources. By challenging discriminatory practices, raising awareness, and providing legal support, we can create a more inclusive and equitable society for widows. Let's join hands to support them and work towards creating a more inclusive society. As we are reminded in James chapter 1, verse 27, religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their affliction. Let's heed this call and take action, educate ourselves and raise awareness about this issue. Share this video and use your voice to advocate for widows' rights. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.